Hi everyone, this is Imam. Today I'm going to show you how to use the bevel tool using a different method. The percentage method instead of using default width or offset method. So I just want to show you what does it mean, what is it exactly. So when you have percentage way of doing the beveling is slightly different than normal offset beveling. Let's see what it is. So we have a cube when we start a blender. Let's modify this cube. I just wanna slide this edge by tapping double G and then up to the bottom. March it with the bottom edge. And I select everything by pressing A and Control V to bring up the vertex menu and then merge vertices by distance. So I merge these two vertices, extra vertices there by the duplicated edge. Now I have this shape. Let's modify this shape to so let's look it from the right orthographic. Control 3 to look from the left orthographic, and then I wanna use the knife tool to cut it. First I wanna apply some loop, one loop here. Control R to bring up the loop, and if I move my cursor into this face I get this loop, edge loop, and then left click to add one edge loop, and then right click to finish in the original location. Now I have, sorry, let's undo this. Actually we need two loops. Let's scroll up to have two loops, left click to add two loops, two loops, and right click to keep it in the original position. Now we have two loops. Let's move these two loops by using the scale tool S to bring up the scale tool, and Y to move it along Y. Now we move it along a little bit far apart. Now we look from the left orthographic view. Use the knife tool K to bring up the knife tool, and C to constrain along the constrain it, uh, and then left click to define the edge, left click to finish, and press a space bar. Sorry, let's undo it. Okay, to bring up the knife tool, press Z to do the cut through. So we wanna do both sides, and C to do alignment, and then cut it along between the edges, and a space bar to finish. Now we have this cut both sides. Let's select these faces and delete the faces, and we wanna add new faces here just to close the hole, and select this edges F to create new edge faces. Now we have this. Select all, Control V, merge by distance to remove any additional vertices. Now we have this shape. Now we want to use the bevel tool. Let's say for these two particular edges we want to apply some bevel. Control V to apply bevel, and then the beveling is up. We can decide the width and how many sections. So make it rounder by scrolling, and then left click to lock it, and then here we can modify more about this bevel, the width, and here the segments we keep it 5, and that's it. We have a round bevel like that. Now for this bevel we use the normal beveling, which is the offset method. Now if we wanna add, say, bevel for this edge, and and also for this edge select this and control V to add bevel. It doesn't quite work exactly like we want. It doesn't like it. This is sorry, maybe we should try this one, because that's why let's select this, control right click to select the loop, select this one by shift key pressing, shift key holding, control right click to this loop as well. Now we want to add a new bevel in these two edges. When we do that, you see things are breaking because our width type is offset. It can't really make it work because we have these edges, linking edges. If we change it to the percent, it doesn't work either. Here it works for percent. It seems like it's working, so but it's not working right the way we want. It doesn't work. So it's stressing this side. Essentially, with the percent method, is doing the percentage of this whole width length. So 26%, which up to the here, 100% would be up to here, and also on this side vertically, 26% is went up 26% compared to this whole edge length. So we have to add a new loop around here to make it perfect. Let's undo this, control Z. One way to do it, I think it was compared to this. If we know figure out the length of this edge and then length of this, they are similar, then we can keep it as it is. Let's check the length. Here when selected, we go here and say edge length. So this is about 1.1 meter, where this is 0.4 and 0.4 is 0.9 almost. So it's very close but not exactly the same length as this one. I think that's fine. If we move these vertices at the top using the slide double G, then the percentage would calculate along this whole edge and also this edge. Let's see how it works now. Select this vertex, double G, bring it up to the top, and then select all. I think we keep it to not merge right now. Now we hide this length information which we don't need. Now we go to the edge selection and again select this edge loop, and again this one as well by holding shift key and using the control right. And now we apply the percentage, control V. Now it's better, but if you look closely, it's still not the way we want. It's stretching horizontally more than vertically. That's because the horizontal length, the percentage length of this edge is longer than this one. So we have to make both the equals. So one way to do it, we add one more loop here, and once we add the loop, we have to see the length for this, which is about 0.56. When we have that, and here we remove this extra, we don't need them. Just dissolve, select all X and dissolve edges. Again same for this side, a little bit cleanup, dissolve edges, and select all, Control V, distance. Now we wanna use the maybe knife tool here. Subdivide this thing. Subdivide. We have a vertex here, so we have to check what's the length for this particular. Is it the same length? It's a bit less compared to this, so we have to slide this bit so it becomes, so we know this is about 0.549. We make this one same, double G to slide 0.549. 4 is close. So this edge is pretty close now in terms of the length compared to this. You can see now with we use the knife tool. Let's move from the left, and here we go to the vertex selection mode, knife tool, and we cut using the Z to cut through and C to cut along, and we cut like that, and then E to create new cut. um, I think should have less cut starting from this, and left click and space bar to finish. Now we have a cut like that. Now we just I think that's about it, and here the length is roughly, but on this side of course it's not the same, but we can keep this or dissolve these extra sides if we don't need, because all we need for the percentage because is the face close to the edge. That's what is interested, not the other edges. So if we now apply the percentage here and shift control, we hide the length information and control V. It doesn't work quite exactly for some reasons. How about the white offset method? Okay, I think if we keep these loops, maybe it would work. Let's try this and control V. Here percentage. Okay, it's not working, which is strange. Control select all, need duplicated vertices, and okay, so it's comparing. Maybe I just have to join this because I have removed those. It didn't quite like it. Just have to that is should not be like that. Let's try to do it now. Now it's working. Like you can see 100% is going up to there, but it's still stressing quite a bit horizontally than vertically. I feel like Can't tell why it's happening. um, so essentially because we have to measure the edge length, maybe from we have to make it a round cut, which is to make it proportional, because we just consider this side, not that length. Here we have a constant length, but here is a variable vertical length distance, which is not exactly what it is. So I suppose the easiest way to do it would be then adjusting the profile. When we have, like, as you can see here, so here it's maintaining, but if we adjust the profile, let's look from here, it doesn't work quite right. Yeah, we can use the profile to adjust it the way we want. So it's gonna be a rough here, but it still appears to be stressed some way. But the radius, we can't really. Here it looks alright. Yeah, the radius is quite large, and that's how we make it approximately. But honestly speaking, it doesn't look like a perfect fillet. We want a perfect fillet for our. It doesn't, for some reasons. It's kind of flat, not round enough, because we modified the profile manually. It's not exactly 0.5. This is what we naturally. So one way to do it, let's move this thing up. How can we select this whole thing, and we move this quite a bit, and kind of trial and error method. Now I think we are getting some nice results. So here you have nice result, and essentially you have more manual control. And righty, let's move this up. Here we do the vertex snapping, move this Z along the Z and the vertex, we just make it similar, and we now select this. It didn't work, I didn't like it, so we just use the visual. So on this particular double G to bring it up, and then roughly there, and select this Control V to apply the percentage. We have to add the edges. J to add new edges. Select the vertices. So here, now add selection, fix this, and go to the front view. We apply the amount we need roughly there. So here we have it. We just use the percentage bevel technique. Percentage beveling technique to apply a bevel on the bevel. So I hope you like this video. Please share, like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Until next time.